After that, she was transferred to a fitting out pier over there where USS John F. Kennedy is moored. We'll be able to sort of see her in the distance at the end. So that all the additional fitting out work, the rest of the tower, the fire control equipment, the radars, the gun houses for the 5-inch guns, all of the decks and platforms and armor for the turrets, the main guns, all the anti-aircraft guns, the aircraft catapults, all of that equipment had to be craned on boards and put into position after we were at that pier. The ship was then sent out for sea trials and then brought back to Drydock 3 so they could clean all the mud out of the intakes that was left over from the launching. She also came to this dry dock in 1967 prior to her Vietnam reactivation, when she was the only active battleship in service in the world. A few things that we can uniquely see here that we don't really get to see when we are back home. Those 2 gun tubs are the only remaining Bofors gun tubs from World War II. There were once 20 Bofors guns on board. They were all removed prior to Vietnam. These were retained. They didn't cut those away or try to plate over them or anything. And in fact, the one on port has a big cutout in the side of it. We stored aviation gasoline for the 1980s model drones that we carried at the end of the Cold War. And it had that opening so that it could be shoved overboard should the fantail catch fire, so that that little trolley of fuel didn't blow up on us. Supposedly it was buoyant enough that we could go back and pick it up later after extinguishing the fires. We also have the doorway to the Nixie room under the ship's name there. The Nixie is a small torpedo-like device that would be towed on a line behind us that would distract acoustic targeted torpedoes. So it would swerve off course instead of the noisy propellers and engines. The Nixie device would be creating an extreme amount of noise behind us, drawing an acoustic torpedo towards it instead of the ship. This Nixie room is not on the tour route. Its overhead ceiling is uncomfortably low. It hasn't been restored, and the doors themselves cannot be seen from our regular pier because it doesn't go back that way. Any questions so far? Do feel free to ask as we go about. We're going to head down.
This is cool, man. I think it's massive.
So we're going to be able to get on the boat?
I don't know. I don't know if they even...
See how the tours are down there?
Are they all bottom side? And when we go to Florida again, you need to come to see Alabama with us.
See what?
Alabama. It's...
You look like we need the rain.
Oh, wait.
You want to go?
Huh?
You want to be in the back?
Yeah. I'll record it.
You trying to film it?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we
I got your back. Same as high as our frames.
No.
Buffalo's already screwed. I won't be able to take them back because they're straight from the back.
Shallow steps. Get it?
tours, therefore people just have tours.
That's amazing.